morning. We're on reduced ahead. PM. Well, like I said, it's 9:04 Central Time. We are just coming into Menifee, California. Spiceland, Indiana. Yesterday we went from Spiceland, Indiana to Emporia, Kansas. 645 miles. We're heading down here, I-35, well, US 50, Kansas 61, US 400, US 54. We're going to head down, we're heading here in Kansas down to Liberal, Kansas. Then we'll get into Oklahoma, past Diamond, Stratford. Then that'll take us into New Mexico. Bare minimum, we want to get to Moriarty, which is a little bit east of Albuquerque. I want to do that as a bare minimum today. That'll be about 365 miles to there. If I can actually make it to the west side of Albuquerque, to the Pilot Flight J over there, that would be a little bit better. But like I said, we're gonna make it either east or west of Albuquerque today. We're gonna stay there. Like I said, either Moriarty or west side of Albuquerque. We're gonna stay there for Sunday. We'll reset our clock. And then we will, like I said, Monday, we'll get to Ehrenberg, Arizona, right on the border with on I-10. That'll be around 638 miles on Monday. The reason I'm not going to go in through I-40 is A, I don't really like going in through I-40 anyway. I'd rather go in through I-10. Two, because we're going to be down near Riverside, Paris, a little bit southeast of Los Angeles. That's a shorter amount of time spent in California. So, I like to spend 3.5 hours getting to my delivery Tuesday morning versus spending 5 or 6 hours coming in from 40 down onto 15, take that down through Los Angeles. I don't want to be spending that much time on the California roads if I can get away with it. We'll get over here, we'll get down so we can get to, like I say, get onto I-40, say, Tucumcari, Santa Rosa, Albuquerque, on over to Flagstaff, We'll get on the 17, take that down to Phoenix. Then take I-10 from Phoenix. Take that over to California. That's a bit. We're not going to waste as much time in California. We're not on a permitted load. This fuel and lube truck that we have, it's not tall, it's not wide. Well, now that I took the mirrors off, it's not wide, but it's not heavy. We only weigh about 71,000 pounds, maybe 72,000 with full tanks. So a nice, simple, easy load, no permits, no curfews, no restrictions on the roads we can take. So it's a lot easier of a drive. So it's a lot simpler though. The only thing that was a bit of difficulty was the mirrors on this truck. They have a huge, powerful spring on the mirror assembly. It's hidden under a piece of plastic, where it connects to the door. That spring is so hard, I cannot turn the brackets, just like I have on my truck, the metal hoop that holds the mirrors on. I cannot physically pull it. I tried putting a ratchet strap on it. I couldn't do it. I would have broken something if I tried to pull it. Either the something would have broke, the strap would have hit me in the head, or the mirror would have broke, or the something in the door would have broke. I'm not doing that. So I took a 9/16 socket on an impact drill. I took 2 bolts off, 2 nuts off, the back side of the bottom attachment point on each side, a nut and a washer, took those off. I took a T47 star bit, put that on my, what do you call it, took off 2 star bolts on the bottom connection and 2 bolts on the top connection. Disconnected the connectors for the heater and the power mirror and the antenna. Took that off, put all that stuff inside the truck. So now the truck is legal. Otherwise, I would have needed to have oversized permits. That doesn't make any sense. No. So, a little bit of work, put those, to take those off. Right before I get to my receiver, I'll reattach them. No problem. Bing, bang, boom. Everybody's happy. So that way, like I said, I don't have to worry about permits with this load. We're not tall, we're not wide, we're not long, we're not heavy. The 4 dimensions I got to worry about, we're all good. This truck fits in the well of my trailer with about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of spare. The wheels are all the way to the full back, hitting up against the angled slope that goes over the front rear, the front from the front deck of the trailer. So I have plenty of room to reattach, break apart, assemble, so no big deal. So it fits with inside the left and right side of the trailer, no problem. It's riding easy. I got 6 chains on it. So the physical structure of the trailer, that rear hump over the wheels and the rim on the trailer, that's preventing the truck from going backwards. Over the front axle, I have a chain left and right pulling towards the front of the truck. I really can't put anything on the rear axle. There's too many pipes, hoses, sensors, wires on the rear axle for me to be able to put chains around without damaging something. So I got on the frame at the rear, as close to the axle as I can have it. I have a chain left and right pulling towards the front of the truck. In between the 2 rear axles of this truck I'm hauling, you have a center support, a center link coming straight down, connecting the center of the leaf springs at the middle. So the back goes to the back, front goes to the front. I got wrapped around that, pulling out to the side, pulling forward, pulling towards the front as much as I can get on each side of the truck. So we're pulling forward, pulling back, we're blocked on the back. So we're good to go. I put a exhaust cover on the on the exhaust for any turbo that's there, whatnot. Like I said, took the mirrors off. We're good to go. So it's been riding just fine. So when I picked up on Thursday morning, I delivered Thursday morning there in Kentucky. Got that little John Deere tractor off, and at 260 miles north to Medina, Ohio. Picked that up around 3 o'clock. I did not get stopped until 9:30 in Spiceland, which sucks, but got it done. Last night I didn't get stopped until well after 7. Turon, Kansas. So we're making good progress. Let's see. Monday, well, let's see. So yesterday we 644. That's where we're going to stop and do our first load check. Use facilities. And then we'll figure out where we're going to get to on our next stretch.
Dirt road en route.
So it's 150 miles to Liberal, 151 miles from here to Liberal. We might make that our second stop or push on into Oklahoma.
Turn en route.
Yeah, no, we'll go ahead and push into to the Loves there in Hooker, Oklahoma. That's a little bit, more even. So that'd be roughly 310 miles. So that'll be where we're going to stop for our second stop for our 30-minute break. We'll stop at Hooker, where we've stopped many, many times before. It's not a bad, it's not too bad a place. It's quiet typically. The staff there at the Loves is usually pretty decent for service. The only problem ever is some stupid truck driver being a moron. Somebody in their car passing through being a moron. But, whatever. And then that will leave us with basically 323 miles to go. Like I said, that'll take us down into Texas, then down into New Mexico. We'll probably stop not too far after the way station as we come into New Mexico. Our third stop for the day, somewhere in that area. Do our load check, blah, blah, blah. Cup of ice if we can get one. And then, like I said, then we'll push on to Tucumcari, Santa Rosa, Moriarty. Stop at this, we got a Casey's General Store here in Pratt. We'll pop in there real quick, use the facility, check our load, blah, blah, blah. That's about 151 miles, or 155 miles. Sorry about that. We're in the middle of nowhere, the signal's gonna get lost. Place. Kansas, down to Hooker, Oklahoma at the Loves. So we got 9:45. So about 12:15 we'll get to Hooker. We'll leave there around 12:45-ish. Figure another 5 hours of driving for the day. So that'll put us near 6 o'clock. But we're also going to be crossing into Central Time, into Mountain Time, so it'll be around 5 o'clock-ish. 5 really need a tailgate? Do you really need to do that? Try driving like a professional, not an idiot. The recklessness. The road is 65 miles per hour. There is absolutely zero reason to be going faster than 65 miles an hour. Stop tailgating me, dummy. Think I'm gonna let you pass me driving reckless like that? What the hell are you doing? There is nowhere you need to be. People, I don't get it. Why? Where do you need to go? Exact clock rule that I have. I have more rules that I gotta follow than you in that stupid van. Why don't you just sit back, put cruise control on, and keep a proper distance? It's easy. Everybody's a winner. You'll get where you need to go without dying. I will get where I need to go without dying. Nobody else on the road will get hurt as well. Everybody's a winner. What is your problem? Don't think I won't call the police and have you picked up for reckless driving. Don't think I won't do that. You endanger my life, I will do that. There ain't nowhere you need to be. It's not hard. Driving is such an easy thing to do. Speed limit, 65. Is that just a suggestion? Or is that the maximum you're allowed to do? I'm going the maximum speed. Why are so many truck drivers so freaking stupid? It's unnecessary. You're going to save yourself seconds or a few minutes for what? It's bad enough the cars do it. They really have nowhere to be. What is your problem, dude? Really, what is your problem? What is your major malfunction? This is the kind of person that needs their license taken away from them and not being able to even drive a Segway, little motorized, little Segway thing, a bicycle, a tricycle. You shouldn't be allowed to operate any kind of vehicle. Dangerous idiot. It's the kind that I can't stand. I do everything in my power to be as safe as I can be. I don't want to put myself in the hospital. I don't want to put anybody else in the hospital. To get somewhere, 5 minutes sooner? It doesn't make any sense. Where do you need to be? I mean, come on, man. jerk in a white Aero truck with an automatic transmission. Guarantee it. Guarantee he's driving an automatic. He's driving a typical box trailer, so he's got to make his appointment. There ain't nowhere you got to be, bonehead. Now that you can see the road here, he might try to pass now. Reckless idiot. Flip is your problem. Oh, this was a guy that was pulled over there on the highway in front of the Loves at South Hutchinson. Instead of pulling into the Loves, he just pulls off on the side of the road, blocking the on-ramp. Moron. Oh, people. Another typical idiot who... Oh, people. These are the people that I can't stand on the highway behind the wheel of a truck. No, you're supposed to be a professional. You're supposed to have some common sense and some understanding of what your job is. People. Nope, I'm going to do whatever the hell I please, and to hell with the safety and life of anybody else. Alright, whatever. Alright, so just about 3 miles. The road's going to bend to the...
exit right.
The road's going to bend to the south here. We'll get down to the Casey's. Casey's going to be on the left-hand side at the intersection. When we come out, we're going to be heading due west. When we come out of the Casey's, like I said, we'll get over towards Liberal, cross into Oklahoma. There at, what was that? I forget what the name of that town is right there at the border.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
And then when we get to Hooker, we'll stop there for a 30-minute break. And then, like I said, we got 323 miles after that to push on for the rest of the day. So that's going to be just about 5 hours. Maybe I'll get lucky, a cop will pull his ass over up here. Probably pulled that guy over. Maybe another one of the local guys pulled that clown over.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
I mean, it's not. I do not understand why these truck drivers seem to think that the law doesn't apply to them. $50-mile-an-hour speed limit. Just do the 50-mile-an-hour speed limit. You're not losing anything. You're not suffering any loss by doing the speed limit. I mean, literally, you are not being inconvenienced. You're not being attacked. You're not being oppressed You're not being persecuted. It truly is.
In a quarter mile, take the second exit on the right.
It's easy. All right, here's the Casey's. Got that cattle truck there, swinging it wide, so taking all the space. Yeah, just take sweet old time there, buddy. Don't worry about blocking the road. Nobody else needs to go anywhere.
Take the second exit on the right. Speed limit reduced ahead.
There's another Valley truck right there. Let's turn around here. That guy wanted to be in the way, so I couldn't make my turn. Thanks a lot there, meathead.
Turn left onto Kansas 61.
You gotta do some work, you're just gonna sit around all day. You gotta do some work, you're just gonna sit around all day. Really? Okay. Yeah. Better than going to California. Menifee. No, I came out of there just the other week. 117. No thanks. Now, all I know is it's too damn hot. Don't want to deal with it. But yeah, it's where the load goes, so I know people are having trouble getting loads out of there. Menifee. Yeah. I mean, last load I took to Merced. Yeah. There you put that on. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, last load I had, now I went to Merced, and I had to go all the way down to Yuma to pick up the next load. That was not fun. Yeah, that's kind of white out. Well, yeah, well, either way, it's going to hurt you before it heals you. But the best thing you can do is switch to an all-wheat diet. No carbohydrates, no sugar, because that cancer really needs that. Switch to an all-wheat, all-fat diet. Not diet that helps battle that. Like I
So
said,
sugar.
high
Y'all
fat,
have fucking sugar.
cut the sugar out, cut the carbohydrates out, basically meat with lots of fat. The fat's going to give you all your energy. The meat itself is going to give you all your nutrients. And your body, eggs, butter, bacon, beef, chicken thighs.
No more cookies.
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. You know, cookies, pasta, bread, and it's got to cut it all out. But that's the best way to
Are
fight
you
this.
staying today?
No, I just popped in here for a quick load check.
And you saw me sitting there.
I said, look at this fool. What's he doing? Yeah, it's like that. I'm gonna get over to Moriarty by tonight.
Just like, I want to go sit down there and die.
Yeah.
Got 5:20 from there.
Yeah.
Go to Stratford, make a left, and head down.
Yeah.
Hobbs,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Well, Hobbs is not exactly the best. But there's not a whole hell of a lot to do in Hobbs even if you're there for a weekend. Because what's that?
Well, I mean, I could go to Stratford, which hours there only 8 hours.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm gonna get down to Moriarty. I'm gonna be able to do my laundry.
Yeah.
It's not the best place to park, man. I'd rather be on the other side. I'd rather be on the
How are you
Albuquerque.
still in the 20?
Well, you saw what happened to my truck, right? The accident I had.
I didn't even know you had it.
I had my steer tire blow out there on
Got your concealed carry.
concealed carry. Why do I waste my time with concealed carry? Concealed carry is a pain in the ass.